One of the showrunners, Dave Filoni, on Mandalorian,
Yes.
he's also the showrunner on Star Wars: The Bad Batch,
Right.
that we're also watching, and we got episode 11, same day that we got The Mandalorian.
Right.
What was episode 11? Do you remember what the name of the episode was?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. Tell me your thoughts on this episode there. So they got their stuff back the previous episode. Oh yeah, we're going to spoil this.
Oh,
okay, so this is a spoiler review. I'm going to put up the alert. If you haven't seen it yet, one, check it out. What are you doing? Then come back afterwards. And if you don't want to hear it, just jump to the next chapter. This was so spoilers. This was when they brought back that creature.
Yeah.
So they get sent to go recover a ship.
Yeah.
After they kind of get Sid was mouthy to them, and she didn't help them.
They're supposed to recover the cargo but we see a little bit of the history of this cargo. It's a Zillo beast, by the way. That's the spoiler that they're trying to recover.
Yeah, this is from Clone Wars. Remember that from Clone Wars?
I remember Zillo beast, but I didn't really remember. Anyway, it's quite a creature, and it's vicious. It's sort of like, I don't know, mix of the alien from Alien and a dinosaur, and I don't know what else.
Well, it goes through different phases.
It was called metamorphosis.
Yeah, as it feeds on power, so as it gets more power, it changes and gets bigger.
Sort of like a brontosaurus-y type of thing. I don't know. It's
At first, it looked like Star Wars Evil Barney because it was purple.
It's like, anyway, so they go. I mean, they should have realized there's something dangerous on there because the whole ship crashed and everyone's gone.
You're right. It's called Metamorphosis.
Yeah, and anyway, so I didn't really like that about the episode because they should have realized, like, they can scan for life forms, but they didn't seem to do that. They just went in the ship blind and everyone was gone, and they're like, where is everyone? Why did the ship crash? Well, maybe something ate them. Anyway, I thought that was kind of silly on their part that they didn't...
Mm-hmm.
weren't prepared properly for this. They just
kind
of got themselves into something, and then of course they screwed up and it got out, and then it went to to the village, and then now the powers that be have like taken everybody and disappeared
because they saw this creature we
really
saw years ago in Clone Wars. Was like season 4 or 5, I don't remember, and it was dug up somewhere on some random planet,
beast.
And then I think it was Anakin who came up with the idea of how to take it down with these like tractor beam pulses, because that weakens it. Well, electricity,
but it's dangerous and it's hard to manage.
So they managed to defeat this thing and capture it, and then it was a 2-part episode. They brought it back to Coruscant on the Chancellor's orders, Chancellor Palpatine.
Right.
And then it got loose, and then they had to kill it.
Loose all the time.
And then it's the King Kong story.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing. It's the King Kong story.
In this episode, they really kind of screwed up, and they should have realized. Anyway, I thought they really screwed up, and then it got out, and then it.
But they didn't know what they were walking into, right?
But they should have realized there's something wrong here. Anyway. They let it out, and it went it didn't really terrorize people. People went out to see it, and then the Empire terrorized people afterwards and disappeared them because they saw it and they didn't want anybody to know.
Yeah, this is classic. So it brought back this dangerous being that was supposedly destroyed, but they used the Kamino tech to clone it.
We see a little bit
and that's
of the
really clever
tech,
because we don't see the Kaminoans later on in the original series or any time after that, and we're finding out what's happened to them and what happened to their civilization and all their tech. Wow. So Palpatine used this tech to clone this ancient King Kong Godzilla monster, and now he's brought it back, and because it got out and it attacked these people saw it. Now they have to be sent to probably Imperial camps, and no one's ever going to hear from them again.
Yeah, but the whole idea of the episode is the end is that they're bringing back Lama Su, the Prime Minister.
Lama Su?
Lama Su, yeah. And,
Lama Su?
Something like that. And they're on the hunt for Omega. That's where it ended. That was the important part of this episode. Was that with all these the cloners, as they say, were there, and there's a new character we see, a science character who seems rather like crazy evil scientist.
Yeah, but he's a human.
And
it's a new villain for the show.
At the end, they find out Omega exists, and they're after her. Really after her.
Well, the Kaminoans, they really want to get Omega back for some reason, but we don't know why. And
well, they want to protect her, I think. Well, her scientist friend wants to protect her, but no, they want her because she's special, and we don't really know all the things that are. We see her in the episodes that she is definitely special, but we don't really know what. It's obviously she has secrets in her DNA, I guess, or something. Anyway, we'll find out more. Maybe she has metachlorines in her.
She's got a lot of metachlorines?
Maybe that's where they all went.
I don't know. Last time we heard about the metachlorines was in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't seem to have the Force though. But anyway, they're after her, and now they when they go after something, they're very persistent.
Did we hear about the metachlorines in Clone Wars? I think they talked about that near the end.
We did hear about them
season 6. I think
they're sort of like, I think they're embarrassed they put them in that movie, and now they have to somehow deal with that concept. Anyway, so we'll see more, but this episode did have meaning to it. It did make the story go forward.
I really liked how they tied it into Clone Wars, and they tied it into the characters from the movies, the Kaminoans and that. I'm always so interested to find out about what happens to the Kaminoans.
Well, they're all mostly extinct
now. So mysterious, and then never see them again.
Because they've undergone genocide, essentially.
They wiped them out.
Killed, except for very few that were on other planets, because they kept to themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
The cloners.
Can't they just clone more Kaminoans? I guess not, because they're all the ones that are left are kind of prisoners.
The same. They're all prisoners now, sort of. Well, we have one who's in the Senate, but seems like a big a-hole. So I don't know. Anyway, that's it. It was good. I thought it was silly though how they screwed up and let the Zillo Beast out. But I think they could have written that a little differently. But anyway, I think it was interesting. And now this is bad because they know she's out there, because before they didn't really know about her, so now they really know about her. Now they're going after her.
I thought the Kaminoans knew, but the Empire didn't know about her. But for some reason, she told them.
But also, the Kaminoans might have assumed that she was killed, or I don't know, some of them. Anyway, when everyone else was. But basically, so they're after her now. So that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be good.
I'm still really enjoying this show. Every week it just... I mean, there was some not so great episodes, but I'm still really on board for this show. It's I'm having a really fun time.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm enjoying Mandalorian or Bad Batch more right now.
I like it, but I've been disappointed.
From this season or previous season?
This season.
The season started off strong.
It did, and it's
had some good episodes. They were running from those crabs.
But there's been a lot of filler. To me, it's definitely not as good as the first season for me. I'm not into it as much. Yeah. It's lacking. Some of the episodes have been really lacking. Anyway, I wish they would do more with those and not have wasted them.
So that was episode 11. So we got 5 more episodes to go, and 2 Star Wars shows at the same time. That's awesome. I'm definitely on board. Week. You've heard our thoughts on Star Wars: The Bad Batch. Let us know what you guys think. Is anyone else watching this show? I'm loving it. If you like it or not, let us know, and we'll read your comments out in the next episode.